Good evening. It's April 6th, 2020, and welcome to It's News for You, your unfiltered newscast with the unfiltered news. I'm Mario Gonzalez, and hi. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now day 17 of our crackdown. Day 18 of our lockdown, and it's not that bad. Now, to give you today's numbers, in California, we have now up to 15,158 confirmed coronavirus cases, up about 1,174, and we've to date have 350 deaths, up 26 from yesterday. Now, guys, I want to tell you this: the cases in New York City are looking promising. Now, granted, it's only one day, but one day does start a trend. Now, just to let you know, there were less cases reported of people dying in the New York State area, which is good. But as Dr. Fauci from the National Institute of Infectious Diseases has noted, one day is nothing. 4 days is something. So let's pray and see what happens tomorrow. Now, to let you know, guys, social distancing does work. We've already known that. Now, here's the thing. Even though it's not mandatory, it is really suggested that we keep on wearing the masks. Here's why. Wearing a mask keeps the particulates from leaving your body, your mouth, and getting onto surfaces. Today it was reported that the coronavirus does live on surfaces such as cardboard for about 24 hours, and on surfaces such as metal and plastic upwards of 2 weeks. So keep this in mind. If you can't wear the gloves, make sure you wash your hands daily, and please wear the masks. Now, here's the thing. Even though it's voluntary to wear the masks, don't think that wearing the masks leaves you without your responsibility of social distancing. Social distancing and the masks will bring down the known cases of corona and hopefully lower the death rate. So please, guys, don't go out without your mask, and please make sure you do your social distancing. Now, that's one big thing to worry about. The other thing is the homeless situation. Now, guys, please keep this in mind, that the homeless situation needs your help. Yes, guys, even though there are programs out and about that are available, we still need to make sure that the homeless have their shelters, and if they can't get to a shelter, have at least food and drink. So if you remember, my friends, click on the link down below to the GoFundMe page, where we will gladly take a donation, whether it's $1, $5, or whatever you can afford, and provide the homeless with the necessary tools to be clean, to be safe, and to be housed. Now, another thing you should remember is that today begins the direct deposits of the stimulus checks. Now, guys, remember this. If you have SSI, railroad deposit, whatever you have from the federal government, which is a direct deposit into your checking or savings account, you will be getting your stimulus checks starting today, the 6th. And it will be about a week for all the people that have direct deposit to get their stimulus checks. Beginning the 24th, that is where paper checks will begin to be dispersed, and it will be on a $10,000 increment. $0 to $10,000, you get your checks mailed out on the 24th. On May 1st, that would be people from $11,000 up until $20,000, and so on and so on. That's why the current schedule at a $10,000 increment leaves all the checks to be dispersed by September. That could change, depends on what the IRS and the federal government deem the different levels to be paid out. So keep it in mind, guys. You may get your check sooner, you may get your check later. The direct deposit begins today, I should say. All right, so guys, keep in mind that the numbers in California are looking a little bit better. Not as many people have contracted the disease. Not as many people have passed away. New York City is showing the same result. So keep it in mind that social distancing works. Please wear your masks. And ladies and gentlemen, always remember that even though you have your mask, keep your distance and things will get better. Now, I want to tell you one very horrible story. Now, as you know, patient dumping has always been an issue throughout the United States. You know, when you have patients that can't pay their bill, or they're sick enough to go to the emergency room but not sick to stay at the hospital. On a personal note, I was out doing some shopping, and I happened on a handicapped individual who was in a wheelchair being yelled at by a store owner because the store owner didn't want his kind of people in the store. And unfortunately, the store owner was yelling out, get your fucking nigger ass out of the store. And worse than that. Well, unfortunately, the store owner had wheeled the guy out in a way that the handicapped individual had his leg caught under his chair, and he had pissed on himself. I happened to be walking by. The handicapped individual was in tears. I called the paramedics and also the local police department. They came, I explained what was told to me. They confirmed the story with the handicapped individual, and the store owner was cited. And well, hopefully things will get better. But I will tell you this, that the police officer, one of them, had told the store owner that he better hope that the handicapped guy, when he's released from the hospital, does not sue his ass off. So keep in mind, guys, that even if you know a handicapped person in this time of need, in this time of crisis, everybody is a person. Everybody needs a little help. Don't treat somebody differently because you don't like the way they look, they're in a wheelchair, or they need help. Everybody right now needs help. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I am sorry it's so short, but it is cold out here in Los Angeles. Keep those numbers coming down, guys. Let's make sure that you wear your masks. Make sure you wear keep your distancing going on. Remember that the direct deposit goes out tonight, and the checks begin going out on the 24th. All right, so guys, thank you a lot. It's been a pleasure to have you. I am Mario Gonzalez. Thank you for letting me be out this night and give you some time. And just to let you know, guys, keep in mind that if you do want to help, if you want to help those that have been affected by COVID, please click on the GoFundMe page below and give what you can. And always remember, hit that bell so that the next post I put out, you can be aware of it. And again, let me know what you think. In fact, guys, I do have a link out. The email is right there underneath the video as well. Click on that. Let me know what you want to see. If you have any comments or questions, or even a suggestion of what you want me to cover, I'll do my best for you. So again, guys, thank you very much. Good evening. I am Mario. Thank you very much for letting me be a part of your night, and enjoy the day, guys. Thank you much.